everybody, it's me. Yeah, I just took a towel out of my head and I did do my coloring. I didn't do it on video because I've already done it on video. I'm just going to show you how I cut my hair at home because I don't go to the hairdresser. I am a hairdresser. Excuse me. I wouldn't be licensed anymore, but at one time was licensed until I started having severe panic attacks and stuff happened, a lot of stuff. But I do cut my own hair, and I don't really recommend people cutting their own hair, but because of my disability and I don't feel comfortable in offices and any place where people might look at me or I might have to talk to a stranger or something like that, this is just the way I do it. And I know a lot of people do it, and there's no big rule that says you can't do it, but it's just like if you are a little bit nervous and like me, and I'm wearing an old cut-up shirt, and I've got a piece of paper towel that I'm going to put on my lap. Normally I'd be sitting somewhere else. So I'm just going to spray my little hair a little bit more because it was towel drying. Just with water, and I just colored it, and just going to spray some Pantene leave-in detangler conditioner type stuff. I'm going to spray that around. And I'm going to comb this out. And always when you're combing, you want to not rake a brush through your hair and use a wide tooth comb. I had my hair combed earlier, so it might be a little tangly. And my hair, like, is just so split at the ends. It does need trims. Like, I do have to trim it until it is all back to healthy again. It was at one time nice and healthy. And my hair always just goes down the middle, so that's just where I'm going to part it. And then I'm just going to show you what I do. Okay, once I've got it like that, I'm just going to take some of this, it's Mark Anthony True Professional Style Straight Blow Straight Potion. I'm just going to put some of this on, and I'm almost running out because it makes the hair nice and sleek and slippery, and it's good for blow drying afterwards. So you can really get, like, you always want to check, you know, so you can check your hair. Sometimes after drying it, you can see something is not exactly the way you wanted it to be. And so my hair is kind of just long layered, and I'm going to just try and do this a little bit faster, but not in a hurry. If I have to stop this, or if you guys get sick of watching it, then I guess so be it. I'm not going to run my hair because of it. Okay, so we're done with that. And you can also, I wouldn't, like, if you want to at this time, you can put some coconut oil, which I've been using. Look how much of the jar I've used now. And, or some argan oil, or whatever it is you want to put in. But I'm just going to section my hair off right now. And if I do that, I'm going to be just using, I'm just going to actually go from the crown down and pull this stuff out of the way and clip it up. Okay, and then just from the crown down and clip it up. Just clip this stuff out of the way because it's all different lengths. This is the back that I need to mostly trim. And let's see if I can make this stay. Okay. Then once I have the back, I'm just going to comb it straight through. I'm going to part it directly in half and bring it forward. Then I'm going to part it in half again. I better slow down so you can see what I'm doing. Alright. I'm just going to point this. You're not going to be able to see my face. And you're going to see everything I have on the table behind me. But that's okay, because I have a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so I'm going to take my hair cutting scissors, whichever ones you have. I have several different ones that I use. I used to have really nice ones until I just stole them out of my bathroom, which wasn't nice. Okay, so first off, you always want to feel both sides. So you take both sides of your hands and start at your nape of your neck and pull down and try it at the same time. And they're both the same length. So what I'm going to do first is just trim off, take my fingers like this, and trim off just the ends that I want to trim. And then the same thing with the next one. And I'm just going to trim off the very ends where the split ends are. And then because it's layered, I'm going to comb this. We can separate it into two. You take the top part, and then you just slide it in your finger and slide it, and like direct your finger towards till a piece falls out, and then just trim the ends like that, and then let it fall. And then we are going to match it up to the top part, just like we would at the hairdresser, and do the next one. And then the very bottom piece here. And then the same thing on this side. Maybe you can see me do it better on this side. You want to make sure you comb all of this hair. And I'm not cutting a lot off, I'm just doing a split ends trim. So. And you have to do a split ends trim, like you have to when you're growing your hair out, otherwise your hair will keep growing, but it'll keep breaking off really weird. You'll end up with this one long piece of hair, like some pieces that look nice. But you do have to do a split end trim, and if you do it regularly, and in the summertime, I'm taking these clips out now, in the summertime our hair grows faster than in the wintertime. Well, at least that's what I learned, unless they've changed the rules now. So in the summertime your hair should grow about an inch a month, and in the wintertime about 3/4 of an inch. I believe that's what it is. So it's okay if you cut, if you only cut 1/4 of an inch off, then you still can have the other 3/4 in the summer. So, and then what I'm going to do here, I want to trim my bangs, and look at how long they are getting. I am just going to take the front, very front of them, pull them down, straight down, and then I'm just going to trim those straight, like that. And I'm combing them like right from the back of my head. And then this here, you see there's a drastic change here. I usually go like this, and I keep pulling my hand down, and just cutting as I go down. I don't think you guys are going to care about this, or even get what I'm doing. And then the same thing on the other side. And then we're just going to go through it and make sure there's no like funny. You hold it straight up from your head and just make sure you just clip off the ends. Just like follow the pattern that is there, basically. And if it's longer in one spot than next. And then we do the other side. Okay. I'm just using a pick to go through it. This is just how I cut my hair. I doubt if anybody understood anything of what I did. But I said I'd do it, so I am doing it. Then I just grab chunks and I pull them forward, and I make sure there's no big long ass piece like that. And I just trim it. And I do the same thing on the other side. I just pull it all forward because my hair is not layered a lot, just layered just a tiny bit because I do have so many split ends, and I just thought layering it would be so much easier. And then I'm just going to do my back. You won't be able to see what I'm doing. But every time I color my hair, this is what I do. I cut off the nasty ends because they are so disgusting and we don't want them. And when there's like just a bunch, like, you know, when you feel like you have a big thick pile of hair and there's just like one really long one, cut it off. Don't leave it and go, oh, that's the whole length of my hair. If it is, then your hair looks terrible. Like, I hate to say it, but your hair with that one little rat's tail does not look good. You need to do this to your hair in order for it to keep growing. So, and I can just keep going through, keep going through. These are the cowlicks that I'm talking about. It's right there. That's why when I try to have bangs, I'll show you what happens. It's a little bit wet right now, but it starts popping up right there if you can see it, and then parting, and then I have this like part right there, right here. And so I have to really work on that. I'm just going to check these bangs one more time on this side. See, I only have like, it all just goes in a V all the way down. And then you just want to make sure both sides are even. I'll show you how much I cut off. To make sure both sides are even, you just want to part it down the middle again. And then pull it down and see if both sides are straight. Watch. Okay. Part it. Okay, you can make sure these are even. And then your shortest piece to shortest piece. Just by pulling them down at the same time, and when they let go, you should let go at the same time. So I'm feeling this one's a little bit longer. Okay. There we go. And then you just want to keep pulling them down and make sure they stop, fall out of your hands at the same time. And that's it. We trimmed our hair. And doesn't seem like a lot, and it doesn't seem like I did a lot, but, and I'll show you how much I actually cut off. actually cut off this much hair, and some of them were like long pieces and some were shorter pieces, but you know, they're split ends, and there might be just a little bit, but they're split ends that don't need to be there. And now my hair will be nice for another 4 weeks until I dye my hair again. So anyways, I hope that helped somebody. Bye.